Hey, this is PSVR GAMESCAST Live. We film live every Tuesday afternoon at noon Eastern Standard Time.
Right on the nose today.
Right on. Well, yeah. Is that intro really 2 minutes long?
It's a long intro.
It is yeah.
We need more intro.
Yeah.
We need like 8 fucking goddamn
8 goddamn minutes every time. We start right on the bat. 8
intro.
minutes.
Yeah, that'd be way better. I don't have my chat up. Is there anybody interesting in the chat today?
Everyone in our chat is interesting.
They're all interesting.
By default.
They're definitely interesting.
By the fact that they're in our chat.
If they want to be here, there's a club I don't want to be part of. Any club that will have me as a member does. I don't.
Well, it's your club, unfortunately.
But he's not a member. So that's right. He's the guy who started it.
True.
We're getting real deep here.
Yeah.
very, very early. It's too early for deepness.
And that's Gaucho March.
Unless he's off of a sniping duty, or is he?
Aloha.
Hey, Matt. I asked Matt. I left the choice up to him earlier.
I saw in Discord. So here it is. It's 11 a.m.
Yep.
Jeremy needs to be here at 11:20. I see him on Discord saying, "Hey, Matt. How about you let me know how I should do my hair?"
You know, it's funny.
And
I knew that.
I was like, how about I respond and say, get in your fucking car and get over here as he's 10 minutes late.
I was butt-ass naked. Literally.
I don't think you wanted to let Matt know.
I didn't let him know until now. It was
now he knows. Now he
knows.
can fantasize retroactively.
And now he's getting the wet wipes out.
Yeah. But it was mad dash, and then I'm like, I got to shower because I just got a haircut, and the hair's all over your neck and shit. It ain't going to happen. So I was like, all right, Matt, what do we need here? And he said slicked, and I was like, God damn it. That's the most time consuming.
How should I do my hair, Matt Cat?
Perfectly.
Yes.
Every hair is perfectly in place.
Actually, no, I shaved yesterday. I didn't shave today.
Next week, can you put the part on the other side?
I'll try.
All right.
If you put a new sweater on, do you get lint stuck in your head area?
Yeah.
Sometimes?
Yeah, well, if it's like this, if I haven't shaven today, it's like Velcro.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I actually will put something on, and my head will get jerked back like that. Yeah.
So just as the stream gets started here, as PSVR GamesCast Live gets started, I want to make sure that everybody knows about our housekeeping, the things that are important. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you give us lots of money on Patreon. But more importantly, make sure you join our community over on the PlayStation 4, PSVR Without Parole, GameCats, all one word. And we want to give a special little shout out to Sci-Fi Game Cat Henry.
Yes.
Who last week...
It's your fault.
It is totally your fault. This is spiraling out of control. Last week he said, hey guys, I know you're super crazy busy, but how about a Discord channel? And I was like, you are out of your goddamn minds.
Yeah.
But then J Dow sent me a text message and said, I can handle that. I was like, all right, J Dow, this is your responsibility. And J Dow is now running our Discord channel. Click the link if you want to join our Discord channel in the description below this video. It'll send a request to J Dow. He will approve your request, and then we can all talk together. I gotta say, it's only been like a day or two since we started the Discord channel, since we did our soft launch.
Yeah.
And man, it is way more fun to use than our community.
Yeah. And just easier to use, honestly.
A lot easier. Yeah.
Posting pictures, you can literally, you don't have to send the links. You don't have to send like Imager links for photos. You can just literally copy and paste directly into I was gonna say Slack, Discord.
Yeah, it's Slack but for gamers.
Yeah, I think nobody knows what Slack is.
Yeah.
No.
Well, if you're in like business world right now, like developers and stuff like that, Slack is huge. But yeah, for us, yeah.
Is it my shirt, Duran fan? I don't want to look like Smee. Smee was like my least favorite, like Peter Pan. Like he was just a bumbling.
Matt Cat says toupee
or not
Does.
toupee. No.
I'm totally going the toupee direction.
Really?
Well, I was gonna shave my head, then I was like, no, I like my hair. I'm just gonna either like Velcro some on, or glue it on.
Unless you spend insane amounts of money, they never look good or right.
Do you see what's going on here now? I don't want to spend insane amounts of money. I'm going to spend a very little amount of money, and then I'm going to make something bad look even worse.
No, we're very lucky. We're in a time where this look is actually kind of fashionable, and you can get away with it. So I am.
And self-destruction is correct. It is 100% PSVR compatible.
It's 100% PSVR compatible, but the headset, the headphones, those headphones, I can only wear those for like 45 minutes or so, and they really start irritating the top of my head.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep. I don't know. It's like because I try putting them on different plates, but there's like just enough pressure really starts bothering me.
What if you do like what people do when they like bungee cord stuff to their roof and you throw like a padding, a blanket down
Yeah, but
in
then
advance.
now I'm wearing stuff just so I can wear other stuff, so I can wear other stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, doing a PSVR headset with headphones definitely feels like you're like this is what people with crazy piercings and stuff feel like all the time.
yeah. So
Yeah.
what I've done is like if I'm when I'm first starting a game for review where I think sound's going to be important, I do the headphones.
Yeah, I do.
But
Do.
I do. But if I'm just playing for myself, or whatever, I put the earbuds back.
Yeah.
It's just more comfortable.
Yeah.
All right, fantastic. So let's
I have to do the pebbles thing and tie my
does
hair
the
up.
carpet match the drapes?
That
From
is
the chat. You know who it's from.
You
Yeah.
guys, you know what? Next Thursday night, you guys can ask Amanda that.
Whoa.
Yeah. Wait.
I feel like
you
you're
want us
opening
to
a
ask
very
your
dangerous
wife?
door.
Yeah, it's
Very dangerous door to open there, sir.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, make sure. So here's the thing. I've already seen people in the community scared that like we're going to abandon the community just for Discord. But here's the thing: A, we won't abandon the community.
B, I'm not either.
B, the issue is that like every time I wanted to go into the community and do something at a message of the day or see what people have been talking about, it's been so cumbersome, right? Because you can't do it on a PC for some unknown reason.
Yeah.
You can do it on your phone, but then it's just like a big list of things.
it's insane. Yeah.
And then if you go on your PlayStation 4, it is the most clunky interface on the face of the planet. So I'm going to still spend as much time in the community as I did. The problem is I just didn't spend enough time in the community.
Right.
So we're asking as many people as possible to come join us on Discord because when I'm sitting there editing a video, I'm constantly bopping in and out and not
I
talking to
noticed
people.
you were all on it yesterday.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was editing videos, and while I was waiting for things to happen, I was like, oh, just talk to everybody. Why not?
I was at work.
Night Cat.
JD got me to download it. I did it, and then all of a sudden, next thing you know it's like I was checking it, and it's like any time of the day, everybody was still on it, and I'm like randomly at work. I wish I had the day off.
Mondo Zappa asks, how long is Crisis Brigade? And I got to say, it depends how good you are. The answer is very many hours long because, I played it for like probably 4 or 5 hours before I actually beat the normal version.
Oh, Jesus.
And I still can't beat the hell version. And there's now, I checked, oh God, what did they just add? They added a height slider, but then they added something else today that I was very happy about. Oh, so one of my complaints in my review for Crisis Brigade was that when sometimes you die, you don't know who shot you. And apparently, they added like either a slow motion or some sort of visual effect.
Nice.
So now you know who shot you, which is so much more satisfying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking hunt them down.
I really hope they add a second level to that game because it's so good and it's so cheap.
And Self-Destruction, I have not tried the new gold headphones or the V2 PSVR earbuds. So, no, I have not done those things.
Yeah.
Daniel the
I
Shrimp
don't have
Cat. Nice. Hello.
For a while, I used the earbuds that came with it.
Yeah.
And then I upgraded to the Bionic Mantis headphones, which, for convenience sake, you can't beat because they're just always there clipped onto the
right there,
headset.
yeah.
But they're so poorly made that like after using them for like 6 months, the not the elasticity, but whatever it is that clings it to your ear,
Yeah, because they would just
made it
kind of
just
hang
dangle.
there. Yeah.
It broke and just dangled.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then pieces of it were falling off and stuff, and so I'm like, these things just aren't well made. And then I contacted the makers, and I was like, guys, can you help me out at all? And they were like, sorry, warranty expired. I was like, oh, well, I'm not buying another pair.
Yeah.
Because if they're only going to last 6 months, then, you can
And
go
the
fuck yourself.
company's not a well-made company either. If they don't stand behind their product for more than 6
The cheap
months.
Sony ones I'm using are only $15 at Best Buy. And it's like, and they sound great, and they're just big enough where they cover your ears, and they sound better than the Bionic Mantis headphones. Oh, yeah, absolutely. All right. We got a giveaway to do right off the bat here. I was talking to Self-Destruction. If you guys remember Self-Destruction from obviously the comments,
Yes.
but he reminded me one of our funniest interactions was on the Catch and Release live stream.
Okay.
I think there was like just Brian on a boat for 4 hours.
Yeah.
and so we were talking about all the different types of fish. And it was the chum buckler.
Yes.
And I don't think you have to stretch your mind very far to see where that joke went. But he was the reason we joked about the chum buckler for so long. But Self-Destruction has a game to give away. It is a North American key for Chroma Gun.
Nice.
And I,
Very nice.
despite the fact that Chroma Gun, doesn't have a ton of variety, it has some frame rate issues. Despite all of that, it's a lot of fun, and I blasted through that game pretty much nonstop from start to finish.
All right.
So this is a game that you want to play if you haven't already.
Nice.
Self-Destruction, who is in the chat right now, wants me to tell you. So this is happening right now.
He's telling you.
This week.
Right now.
But right now this week. Like at this very moment. So if you're watching this pre-recorded, I'm so sorry. You already missed out.
Yep.
If you're watching this live, as some people are, I have no idea how many people are here, you can win this right now by guessing, and you only get one guess. do not start putting in multiple guesses. It's a number between 1 and 100.
Okay.
First person to get it. No.
I already got it.
You are not eligible.
You're not eligible.
God damn it.
Not eligible as part of the Without Parole family. Hey, Strange Game Studios, what's going on, dude?
Hey.
Oh, hey.
Reggie's in the chat. If anyone doesn't,
Such a deal. Yes. Yeah.
if anyone doesn't know, Honor and Duty D-Day came out today.
Yes.
After like 1,700 betas. So we're hearing some very good things. I'm very, very, very curious to play the final version.
Yeah.
Reggie sent me a text the other day when I was with my parents, and I was laughing uncontrollably, and they were like, "Why?" I was like, "Well, you're not going to get this joke, but apparently I'm the claptrap
Oh, no.
of Honor and Duty." So
Awesome.
I've been wanting to play that.
Ton of numbers.
I almost wish I didn't have the kids over.
don't you worry about the numbers at all, because self-destruction is keeping an eye out, and
good.
and he will announce when somebody finally gets it.
All right, perfect.
So many numbers.
So I said, don't be concerned about the numbers. He's like, look at the numbers. There's so many of them.
115.
Yeah.
Yeah.
101.
We're all staring at the numbers, aren't we? That's what we're doing. We're just
No,
staring at the numbers.
I'm trying to sift through the comments that aren't numbers.
Yes.
But no reminders from YouTube. Oh, man. They're getting better at that.
Yeah.
It's all over the place. I'm glad that comments are sometimes back for live streams.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
They are. It's a nice
I'll see.
surprise when they are or not. Or
It's
not
gone
there.
much more smoothly streaming with Amanda. Not having to read all the
so
comments
much
out loud
better.
to her. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need a Deseret at my house for when the comments aren't being read.
Wow.
Oh, sorry, I'm reading the numbers. I can't stop looking at the numbers. All right. So let's see. Let's you know what? Since we talked about Reggie and about his game that's coming out, let's talk about the games that are coming out
This week.
last week.
Last week.
Let's start with last week. Otherwise, this week seems like so. It's like,
that a new
who cares
case,
about
Des?
last week?
It is.
All right.
I like the color.
Yeah, I do too. It's a little different for me.
Mm-hmm. It's my daughter's favorite color. My oldest daughter.
Wait, was Chroma Gun really last week?
It was nice.
Cool. Well, this is the Chroma Gun trailer.
Hey.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, no surprises here. It looks very Portal. It's not very Portal, but it is very puzzle, and it's a lot
Not a
of
very
fun.
portable game.
It's not a portable game.
No.
Not at all.
Not at all. That's no. We never made any of this
It's not coming
claims.
out for the Switch
No.
yet?
It is out. It is out for the Switch.
Okay, well then it is portable.
Okay, it is. Yeah. Not the VR version.
Not the way you want to play it. Not
No.
the way I want to play it.
Exactly.
There's something very, very cool about holding the aim controller and just having this big giant like paintball gun in front of you instead of like something super realistic.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of this game. Like I would love some more levels though. I feel like it ended too fast.
Yep.
And it never got super difficult.
Well, good thing that it can be patches nowadays. So maybe they'll patch some levels.
See tomorrow's viewer takeover.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. So this is the game, Portal inspired or whatever. This is how you do that. It's like, okay, we liked Portal. We're going to add our little spin to it. I don't get upset or offended by these folks referencing Portal. I get super pissed at Rage Room.
Oh god.
Because one, they totally just ripped off the interior design, and two, it's just a crap ass game. They took no effort in.
And come on, the other problem with Rage Room is that, I mean, they copied the interior design one room.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't even create like a variety of rooms that way. Like, oh, these are all Portal inspired.
Well, but it's just the signage. Like they've got the big rectangular signage, almost the same exact font.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, how dare you? How dare you walk where he walked?
I'm keeping an eye on the numbers here.
The numbers that we're not supposed to be watching.
Well, no, but I know the answer.
Oh, you do know the answer.
I do know the answer. Well, you know, just to keep
Don't
it.
before you.
Buy that space shooter game.
Bye bye.
Yeah, we'll see ya.
Space shooter. Pew pew.
Pew pew.
Oh, Danish Gaming, I saw your entry on the Apex Construct thing. Very funny. I like that. So it was basically, the 3 seashells thing on from Demolition Man.
The movie Demolition Man?
yeah.
Okay.
I don't even know what that is.
I
I know what Demolition Man is. I've never seen it.
Oh, it's great.
One of those action movies from
that's one of the in-jokes is, Sylvester Stallone, he's there from the past, and like he gets in the bathroom and he comes out like, where's the toilet paper? Like, what do you mean toilet paper? You don't know how to use the 3 seashells? And that's like one of the jokes is like the toilets have these 3 seashells.
In the future, there's no toilet paper.
Right. And it's just one of those,
that's something that needs improvement.
right.
Yeah.
And they never explain, and that's one of the things I love is they never explain that, never explain it to him. It's just like, oh, you don't, grown man who doesn't know how to use the bathroom. Danish Gaming VR, his entry to the Apex Construct thing had like the 3 hands on the toilet. Anyways, it was I thought it was cute.
So
Cute.
So derailing the podcast with movie references.
Oh.
You have stolen the title.
But
Yeah.
it was
From
a
Jeremy.
90s movie reference.
It was.
So
Not
we're
an
getting-
80s. Yeah.
Ever so slightly improving. So that was fucking pens.
Nick DeMulo. Hey, look at it. He's still going. I thought one entry. How shame on you, Nick. I'm sure there's others
Hey, come on, Nick. You know the rules.
I'm sure there's others out there that have entered.
Robert
Twice.
McAllister asked a very important question in the chat.
Yes.
He says, Brian, I just got a PS4 Pro. Super sampling on or off for VR. You want to make sure super sampling and boost mode are always off when you play PSVR.
Always off.
Always off. Those are when people have like issues, like I'm stuck at a title screen, or this, or there's a flashing texture, or Skyrim world disappeared.
Yeah.
Well, that probably happens either way. But it's those are always the reasons. Boost mode and super sampling always need to be off because for VR they don't actually improve your experience. They just fuck with your game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know. Is that something that they make clear when you're setting it
Oh
up?
God,
Or-
they don't.
No.
It's Sony. They don't make anything clear.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, moving along. So Chroma Gun came out last week.
Yep.
Also, that came out last week, which my review just went up for this morning, is Dick Wild Dosed, the second entry. Dosed.
See that.
Dosed. Two. I was trying to think of other languages, how to say two in other languages, and I can't.
Un,
I was
deux,
singing
trois,
like
quatre, cinq,
I
sept.
for like Roman numerals.
If I can remember to count to 10.
What was that song like? It was one of those
French.
like
And I derail the conversation.
humorous songs. It was like how many wheels on a big rig, and it was like.
Again,
You don't know?
I've
Nothing?
never heard of this
Oh
one.
my god! I fucking died laughing. I don't like comedy and music.
I
Yeah.
know.
But if you ever listen to the song "How Many Wheels on a Big Rig," and they do it in all these different languages, and they do it in Roman numerals. Eventually, they count how many wheels on a big rig in Roman numerals. Fucking lose my shit
Really?
every single time. I was also like 16 the last time I heard it. So
After.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan in humor and music either, except like Ween. But I've loved Ween since I was 14. But Ween, I don't know if
explains
they're very much humor as opposed to just fucking
I like Monty Python songs.
awkward.
I think
Well,
Monty
yeah.
Python's
Yeah.
hilarious. Yeah.
He is, yeah. When I was a kid, he was not. But as I got older, I realized he is funny.
When I was in junior high, I was like, Monty Python is the fucking shit.
Yeah.
And as an adult, I don't enjoy it as much as I used to, which
Oh.
is very strange.
Yeah.
Like I thought I'd like appreciate
The
more
opposite.
of it. Nope, didn't happen.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, I've just become more of a miserable old man as I get older. That's happening. So that was Dick Wild 2. Strangely enough, we didn't talk about it. No surprises there. Go watch the review.
Guns, rednecks.
With them boats.
Here's the thing. Like, at the end of my review, I'm like, I actually had to say, Dick Wild 2 isn't a bad game. And I had to say that because for my entire review, I'm like, it has this issue and this issue and it's too easy and blah, blah, blah. And that, God fucking kill me.
Yeah.
Right? And so to the point where at the end of the review, I was like, oh my God, all I did was like talk trash about this game for
Yeah.
like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. It's not a bad game. It's actually kind of fun. But it's got a ton of issues. Like to the point where I can't wait for Bulwark to fix every single issue this game has. So that you and I can finally do an episode on Dick Wild 2 and be like, this game's good now.
Yeah.
You know, it's definitely a 1 now. You know, but right now it's a very, 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 very weak 2.
Ooh.
Like it's not totally broken, but man, there are some issues that need to be
Okay.
fixed before I really recommend it.
Wow.
Well, as we talk about tomorrow, it was
Bye,
kind of-
Bobby.
there was some release issues anyways, so
Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Check out Viewer Takeover for more information about Dick Wild 2 regarding patches and everything.
yeah, Aceville Weird Al is my reason for his existence. So yes,
Well,
we got some love
yes.
for him.
Not
Well,
me,
it is.
though.
No, I
Wish I
appreciate
did.
Weird Al, but I don't own any music. I can't like put in a CD and
I
drive around listening to Weird Al.
The
Not.
best concert I have been to consistently is Weird Al concerts. I have never seen anyone put more effort and stage presence into a show.
I need to push the pause button.
Yeah.
Consistently, how many have you been to?
I have been to 6.
You've been to
6.
6. You've been to more Weird Al concerts
Yes.
than I have Bob Dylan concerts. That's fucking insanity.
And that's
I've been to
the way
5
it-
Dylan
yeah.
concerts, and I'm like, and I will go see fucking 10 more.
3 of them were in one summer.
Holy
The same
shit.
tour.
Did you follow him around?
It was just so.
How
Those
many
were just,
times did you show him your titties?
Those were just
Come on.
coincidence.
Such a fan. He's like a groupie.
No, those were just coincidence. Like one of them, I got the tickets free.
Yeah.
Okay.
The other one, and that was when I was kind of involved with the summer camp, and so I saw one down at Foxwoods, and then a bunch of my friends from the camp. He came up to the Hampton Casino Ballroom, and I was like, all right, yeah, we'll do a group trip up there. So we did that, and then actually, for some reason, which I've never even heard of happening, he actually came back to the same venue later. So he did another show up there, and for some reason we got like cheap tickets for that too.
Wow.
Side note,
Yeah.
in the chat, Shad Shift Gaming wrote, "I've had my boost on the whole time, PlayStation 4 boost mode, with no issues." Yeah, I've played every single PlayStation VR game there is. I don't know how many you've played. Maybe you've played them all as well. But it causes issues with a certain percentage of them.
Yeah.
It's not going to cause issues with all of them. So you maybe just, you're rolling
Lucked
the dice
out.
and you're getting lucky every single time.
Yeah.
But if you have a problem you can't figure out, maybe go. That's something to check out.
That should definitely be your first go-to. Anytime I've ever told people have tracking issues, I tell them to reset their console. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
People have deeper issues with like graphic problems and stuff. Then you start going into those options and go, okay, fix those.
I've seen Ween 5 times, and I've seen Faith No More 5 times.
Faith No More.
Oh yeah,
that's a
my
good
very
show.
first concert when I was like 14. I think they were touring around to do, was it Angel Dust or The Real Thing? I forget. Back then, they were touring with Helmet.
That's such a good album.
And
Helmet. I was mentioning Helmet the other day. Everyone looked like I had
for real?
lobsters coming out of my ears.
So they were playing at the Worcester Odd, and my uncle, who was like 16, because I was like, oh, I really want to go. And, he's just like, I'll ask your father, because it was his younger brother. And he took me, and I went. I saw Faith No More. And then that was the first time, and then many times after. But no Weird Al.
My brother from another mother, Robert Sullivan, asks, I have a question for you. When you set the VR up, do you set the theater screen or the cinema mode, whatever you want to call it? What the fuck is it called?
I think theater mode? I don't know.
I don't know.
Theater.
What size screen do you set that to? Small, medium, or large? You're like, Jeremy's like, I didn't realize there was an option for that.
I've only done that calibrating thing
I don't use it.
once.
No?
Like, no.
Bigger the better.
Yeah.
Fucking large.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what I do. It's fucking gigantic, and that is the end of that.
Oh, you mean when you sit, if you're going to watch a movie in it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Large. I tried
movie
it.
or 2D gaming or anything, yeah.
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 I tried it to watch a movie way back when, but I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to take the headset off and watch it in nice clear, so I took it off.
Kevgret's seen the band Chicago over 20 times.
Holy.
Wow. All right.
What was Chicago's big song? They had a bunch of them, but what was
There's tons. Saturday in the park.
Okay, it must have been the
Waiting
4th
on the 4th.
All right.
And, oh gosh. Yeah. So they've been around for like 40 years, 50 years.
Forever.
Yeah.
When I was growing up, like Chicago was one of those bands that like my brother would listen to, and like and so like there's like a whole group of bands that are almost interchangeable with me. I know I could sing every single song verbatim, but I couldn't tell you who sang it because it's just like there's like 200 bands that I'm like it's one of those.
Yeah.
So if you like, I've been past couple years I got way into Never Not Funny, and like Jimmy Pardo is the biggest Chicago fan on earth, and he talks about them incessantly. But it's still kind of charming. Like I love hearing people talk about things they're passionate about. So that's pretty cool. So it looks like Kevgret's one of you folks.
Hey, Cryptic Von Hex's birthday was yesterday.
Happy
Happy
belated.
birthday.
Woo.
Belated. Mine's in 2 days from now.
Happy early birthday! 'Cause
Yes.
there's no way in hell I'm gonna remember to send you a text
I
on
w-
Thursday.
I will officially still be the oldest. Wait, no, you.
I'm the oldest.
That's right.
Yep.
I'm not the oldest.
You're so
I got
right.
gray in my soul patch. What's on this
Yeah.
side?
I got gray in my peach fuzz hair. I don't know what's one of these sides, and a ton in my hair.
Fuzzy Panda 1234. I was wondering.
What a great name,
Isn't that great?
Fuzzy Panda 1234.
I was wondering, what is your guys' updated list of the best games to show someone who's just starting out?
Oh, we do
Well,
this every week.
I would say you should just watch Amanda's live streams.
Yeah.
Actually, that's not bad.
That is a good idea.
I think right now, it really depends what the situation is. You come over to my place, just me and you, and I'm showing you VR, Beat Saber. Hands down.
Yeah?
Window slam. Yep.
Not super hot.
Well,
Threw a wrench in the works.
I guess it depends on the person. If they're like gamer game, you know what? No, I'm still sticking with Beat Saber.
Okay. Beat Saber's probably would be my go-to as well.
And I just had this discussion with Amanda. Like, if it is a bunch of people, and like, because Beat Saber is awesome to play, not so great to watch someone play. But super hot, I think would do both. There's some control issues like with throwing things. I think on super hot it takes a little knackiness. Job Simulator, that used to be my go-to, and that's you got a bunch of people around. Job Simulator's fun to play, very easy to play, and fun to watch someone play as well.
Daruma-san ga
God Cannon got to go
Da.
see 9 Inch Nails the most. I've never seen 9 Inch Nails live. I wish I did. Back in the 90s, not now. I wouldn't go
band?
now.
I've seen that.
Nine Inch Nails.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah,
I
that'd
saw-
be fucking
I
awesome.
Never
them
saw
at
them.
The
Me
Garden
neither.
with Jim Rose Circus and Marilyn Manson opening.
Oh yeah.
Awesome show.
Didn't he tour around with Bowie? Was there something in the 90s?
So the next show on that tour,
Yeah.
I see him in the Boston Garden. The next day they announce, surprise, David Bowie's doing the rest of the tour with them.
God damn it. Yeah, that would have been fucking sick.
So the games that came out this week for PlayStation VR.
Yep.
First, starting off with our good friend Reggie from Strange Game Studios.
Hey.
This is Honor and Duty D-Day.
No, I love the game except the voiceover stuff. That's just garbage.
Fucking garbage voiceovers. Yeah, it's like, who the fuck does that shit?
I'm going to jump on and play that. But I can't tonight or tomorrow. The kids are over, so there'll be swearing coming out of my mouth. So, yeah. I want to try that one out.
Yeah,
I have not yet. In the whole time that it had free, the betas.
You never played any of the betas?
No.
You're craziness.
I know.
You're craziness.
So
You're crazy.
self-destruction. His recommendations are Boxing Apocalypse and Rage Room.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I saw that. I was like, I'm not even going to say that out loud just in case anyone...
You should gift those two gifts, the games together. That would be like that gift. Do you ever get the kit back in like maybe the late 80s, early 90s? That was like 2 mugs, thing of hot chocolate, marshmallows, and you get it in that
I
kit.
still get this.
Wait, Dead
Do
Ringer
ya?
was at that show?
Are you? With Bowie.
All right, Dead Ringer, let's test that. What happened
Oh,
to the seats at that show? Okay.
Oh, no, you guys
No,
do-
that's it. I'm just
Yeah.
waiting for an answer for Dead Ringer.
If you can find my Vita, I'm fucking...
Yeah.
I want to play some Splunky.
Oh, small.
While he's giving that answer,
Yeah.
what game is?
So Honor and Duty, just FYI, $10.
Yeah.
$10
Yep.
That's
It's 5
fucking
over
insane.
my
No,
budget though.
but it's on sale like right
for
now.
PS
This
Plus
second.
members.
Yes.
$4.99. Is it in my budget?
No,
No.
it is
Oh.
10% off. So it's $9.
God damn it.
Support Strange Games. Buy that game. It has 32 player online 16v16 matches. It has
That's nuts.
battle royale mode. This obviously, very primitive graphics, man, but it is very convincing. You get in there and like there's like mortar shells flying over and planes flying ahead, and it's just like, damn, this is like something we don't have anywhere else on PlayStation
Yeah,
VR.
that's crazy value.
I saw some people on Reddit today complaining like, "Oh, I instantly regret buying it." And I was like, "Go fuck yourself," because
Yeah.
it's like, did you not play any of the betas? Do you not know what you're getting into? Like, it's just chaos, and it's fun
Right.
chaos.
Yeah.
And if you expected another firewall, then you're out of your goddamn mind.
Oh, I
All
got
right, Dead Ringer was really there. That's awesome.
What was the answer?
So, show happens. Marilyn Manson comes out, does his thing, and then Trent Reznor comes out. You get like the opening. I forget what the opening song was. Music comes. He comes out and basically says, "Oh, so there was no pit. There was no mosh pit. Seats right up the stage." It's like, basically, I don't even know if I want to do the show. They're not giving you guys place to dance. This is bullshit. Whatever. Next thing we know, we're seeing and this was the gardens. They had the rows of 8 seats. They're all bolted in the ground. Those are being ripped up out of the ground and crowd surfed back.
Yeah.
And so they basically ripped up, and security just kind of let it happen because there's
Can't control that at that moment.
And I wish I had a phone or something back then, because as we were leaving, there was just this pile of all the rows of seats in the back of the theater. It was insane. But once they did that, made room for pit, a totally fine crowd. It was great.
Yeah, I never
All right.
had anything awesome like that happen at a big con. I went to so many more local type shows. I mean, fucking countless. I can't even tell you. I still remember one where there was this band from California came to play, and it was literally the day that this place that holds a lot of people made it so you had to put a dime into the payphone to use it, because it used to always be free. This singer from this band from California, he was a bigger dude. He jumped off the stage. Nobody caught him. He fucking landed and passed out. The band stopped playing. Everybody got silent. And I'm talking hundreds of people in there. And somebody says, "Call 911." And out of nowhere, silence. Somebody in the background's like, "Anybody got a quarter?" And everybody fucking lost it and starts cracking up. And then they came to and they finished playing the show. Anyways.
So Reggie's in here, says, what do you say? Oh,
Where's Reggie?
Thanks, guys, especially to Brian for taking the time to make the voiceovers.
Yeah.
Very welcome. I'm thrilled to be part of the project.
And then A. Jarvis says they've been playing D-Day for the past 12 hours straight.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
Do you need help? You good?
Yeah.
Nice. All right, guys. So just so we're all on the up and up here, Fate Granddaughter Vr. came out for PlayStation VR as well today, and
Somebody's just realizing
share with the class
that I think somebody, Eric Cabreros.
Hey, what's up, Eric?
Hello.
He's always around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
This is a
Gamecast, right?
Oh yeah.
We're getting there.
8 goddamn minutes. We're just interjecting the 8
28
minutes throughout the show.
goddamn minutes. Yeah.
That's kind of how it works. Fate Granddaughter VR. This came out today. Fate Granddaughter is like a huge goddamn mobile game, and I would put up a trailer right now. But here's what happens with Fate Granddaughter.
We'd like to keep our channel.
Yeah, they so the last time I tried to put Fate Granddaughter in a PSVR this week as like an upcoming game, they didn't just give us a copyright strike. No, what is it? Whatever it was. They literally blocked the video so it couldn't be seen anywhere in the world.
Wow.
Right? Because sometimes you get copyright infringement, and sometimes you get a copyright strike. Copyright strikes are like the more serious thing, where like they can be like, okay, well, we're going to take the money away from you, or we're going to just block your video worldwide. And so yeah,
prestige.
Yeah. So there was a version of PSVR this week, maybe like a month ago, that had Fate Granddaughter in it, and I could never show it to anybody. I had to like re-edit, re-upload, do the whole thing.
Wow.
It's somewhere up with me and Mikey's.
What?
Rec Room gameplay.
Like, I do understand, like, yeah, you don't want us to take your game and make a video of your game, but
how dare we promote it?
I know,
exactly.
really,
this
right?
This is nothing but promoting your game. In fact, sometimes I'm like, we're just making commercials for these people.
Sometimes it feels like what we're doing.
And it's just like, why?
So that's out today. It's free. I don't know the extent of like what it is. I will probably never even cover it because I'm sure that even live streaming it will cause some serious detrimental effects on the channel.
Yeah.
So I don't want them shutting down our channel like what happened with like the Impatient for some people.
Hooray! Your massive strategy has worked. We're not going to talk about your game.
Yeah.
Awesome.
What game?
Exactly. But that's out today. The rest of these games are out Friday on the 1st. So let's check out the Ark Swinger. The Ark Swinger is, I mean, man, this has been out like I think on like mobile devices for
like
over
mobile
a year.
VR.
Mobile VR, yeah,
okay.
for like a year or 2 years. It's been out for a while.
Well, there's no reason they can't bring that to us sooner then.
Well, I mean, maybe they were like, well, this Guns and Stories bulletproof stuff came out. we can absolutely bring ours to PlayStation VR. We don't really know if there's like bonus content. We don't know much about it, other than it's probably going to be like around the $10 range, hopefully, because that's how much it costs on mobile. Yeah, it looks okay. I mean, it's if it's more than a wave shooter, then they're not really conveying that point very well here in the trailer. Big red button. Somebody was saying in the chat, Big Red Button has something to do with the Sonic Boom series. On Switch.
They must. I've heard that.
And
title. I mean that.
And so I mean, let's see if they make a good original game, because Sonic Boom apparently not very good. And something that everyone's been asking for, or a lot of people have been asking for a very, very long time, is Summer Funland by
Finally.
Monad Rock. Yeah, we talked about this over a year ago.
Yeah, it's been on the back burner for a while.
Yeah, no shit.
What?
Is it going to look this good?
It does look really good.
It does look very good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm curious to know how good it looks. I'm curious to know. I know that like it's actually getting great reviews on Steam. So that's a good step in the right direction. But like this is one of those things where it's like, are we gonna get the game that Steam has right now, or are we gonna get like the basic game and then get all of those things that came to Steam later?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Somebody should recreate Wally World in VR, so we can go to Wally World.
Yeah, it looks fantastic, and I hope
does
it
look
looks
really
even like. I'm sure it won't look this good in the OG, but
yeah, I mean, we have Carnival games, we have Purehead Arcade, but man, this looks like it just blows both of those out of the water.
Good game.
It's like on steroids.
Yeah,
it's like, I don't know, a bunch of different rides, a bunch of different games, a bunch of like just like wandering around the park, like finding hidden monsters and stuff. It just seems like there's always something to do. And yeah, if the graphics are even remotely this good, I'll be blown away.
Right.
Well, and speaking of Carnival games, this weird thing happens. You go, like, I have like a very large library of titles available on my PlayStation. My daughter had her friend come over again, and they were like, "Oh, let's play Beat Saber." They did that for 10 minutes, and you know what the big game they wanted to go back to playing? Carnival games.
Huh.
It's like, I have all these amazing things, and that's just whatever. Apparently for preteen girls, that's just scratching the itch. So
Very strange.
Very confusing. Self-destruction just started the contest.
I saw that.
Wait, you just started the contest?
Well, he said, yeah, VR download key giveaway. Pick a number 1 to 100. Scroll back.
No. He's not just starting it. No one's won yet, and so he's like reminding people to
Oh.
it's still going on.
Oh, let's hope so.
Yeah.
All right.
69, dude.
I don't know. I'm actually surprised. I mean, I don't know how many people are watching, but if everybody picked a number, like
You would think, right?
you would think. Yeah. Although I guess if you're not scrolling back and seeing what other people picked, then there's a lot of repeats.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well.
Exactly, Alessandro. That's what the Wally World VR game should be. Just walk up to the sign and it's closed.
Yeah.
Desert Bus VR.
Oh man, I was
Desert
just
Bus
gonna
VR.
say that. Like, you have to do the 8-hour trip through the desert bus, and then you get to the closed sign. You turn around and do it all over again.
I would live stream Desert Bus VR for charity in a heartbeat.
I never played that.
absolutely.
Yeah.
That's the Penn and Teller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the non-game game that was part of their CD-ROM, which never got released.
I have it though.
Yeah.
Very strange. I have like way too many things that never came out. I was obsessed with that for a while. Like there's like a ton of games out there, or a ton of websites out there, like OCD Reproductions and God, I don't know. There's like at least 3 different ones I go to. They literally like find this old code and then they stitch it all up and then they release it on the original platform. I was like, how is this possible? I love that kind of stuff.
Back when you had disposable income in time.
No more disposable income. Although limited run games are still sending me things that I ordered 6 months ago.
Really?
Yeah.
no.
Back when I still worked full time at oh my god.
Y'all have any spare copies of To the Top lying around in the warehouse?
Oh god, that thing only had 1,800 copies.
Oh.
That was the biggest mistake I made was only buying one of those.
The biggest mistake I made was not playing it and not knowing so that I needed to buy it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait, what game? I was...
To the top.
Oh.
Yeah. It came out and Brian was like, "Oh, I got the living room." I was like, "Okay, that's fine." But that was before I'd ever played it.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yep. All right, so that's not the end of the stuff coming out this week. This week we also have. What the fuck is this?
What?
I don't know.
This is not what I clicked on. Oh well, okay. Let's talk about this one. This is Cave Digger VR. Now, here's the thing about Cave Digger VR.
Mm-hmm.
I know nothing about Cave Digger VR. This wasn't in PSVR this week because I didn't actually know it was coming out this week. It wasn't on the Drop PlayStation blog. It wasn't anywhere. I got an email from the developers saying, "Hey, here's like this thing you can be part of in like to promote the launch." And I was like, "I don't want to be part of a promotion. I want to review your game." And so I haven't touched this. I don't know anything about it. Hopefully this trailer enlightens us somewhat. But man, it's like it's very confusing. I don't know exactly what this is all about. But I'm looking forward to checking it out, man. I think this is a very small development team. We love small dev teams, and it looks like it could be fun.
Yeah.
Let's put some effort into it there.
Right? There's a lot happening.
Yeah.
It looks nice.
I don't. Station it like you drop into the shaft and then drill.
Yeah, but my question is what do you do with all the money? Like, so you go into the mining shaft, you drill away, you get all the money, and then what do you do with the money? Like that is.
Yeah.
Wait, May 10th. This is an old trailer for PC, I think. So like May 10th, like 2017.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll obviously be checking that out on Friday, I guess. I don't really know. That was it. Hold on. Well, am I gonna get the right trailer with this? Nope. Hold on a second. You guys hang out and discuss amongst yourselves.
It's completely taken over.
Yeah.
Yeah, here you guys.
All right. So someone was saying, let's see, To the Top was meh to me. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah.
Whenever somebody says To the Top was a meh, I say, how long did you play it for?
Yes.
Because I feel like it doesn't get good till you really master the controls. And
Yeah.
I think that doesn't happen until like an hour in. If you're like swinging your arms and doing all sorts of crazy stuff with your hands and stuff, and like, no.
I still like playing it like that.
It's such a simple, like, just like a little flick of the wrist, and like you're able to like do all these things, and it just feels so fluid once you get the hang of it.
Yeah, no, it does. It feels fantastic. And somehow they have the special sauce where it just doesn't trigger my motion sickness, which is even better. So I can have these great experiences of like just jumping and flying. From one of my favorite moments was one of the hidden tokens in what is it? Is it Honey?
Yeah.
Is that the name of the level? Honey?
I think so.
Where it's like all the body parts. And you basically have to get almost 2/3 of the way to the top, find the target, and then just launch yourself off and jump and just fall. I mean, you're probably falling for like a minute.
Yeah.
Just solid falling. And the physics and the graphics are so, I'm not going to say realistic, but the I don't know, the pacing of it, you're so immersed in it, it really feels like you're just falling that far for that long.
Really?
And it's amazing.
Yeah. Well, what was that?
And then you miss it and have to do it all over again.
That the parachuting game where you parachuted to the
Oh,
target?
Rush.
Rush. Well, that was neat. It just, I felt like when you were falling, you didn't really feel like you were falling.
Yeah. You
know
just
what I mean?
you were moving real fast and all that, but
At first, it
you mean
seemed it.
Rush when you were racing down the thing. Yeah. Okay.
I felt like that initial jump, it was like, all right,
Yeah.
but then once you did, it was just kind of like you were just moving the environment around you, and it didn't have that feeling of free fall, like Windlands, like a feeling where you're like, oh, like that had I'll never forget. It's same with I'm having a brain fart. The flying one.
Yeah.
Megaton Rainfall.
Megaton Rainfall.
Oh.
That one has a good feel to it when you fly around.
Eagle Flight, I think, was one of my favorites for flying.
Eagle Flight was alright, but I got to tell you guys are way more of a fan of that one than I was.
Really?
Yeah, I found it boring.
I think it's
How far did you make it in the story?
No, let's not even.
So you didn't?
No.
If you just fly around the city looking for collectibles and stuff.
Well, I was
It gets
trying to
boring
do
fast.
some of the story to
It's like Grand Theft Auto. You can just run around.
Oh,
just,
yeah, do nothing.
Do
Yeah.
nothing, or you can play the game and it gets kind of good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe the story didn't nab me enough to keep me going. The gameplay was like, I don't know.
Lots of flying around.
Yeah, lots of flying around.
It'll do that to you.
Speaking of which, Falcon Age.
Yeah.
Now, when I saw that footage that was released about Falcon Age,
I love when you bring up games that aren't out yet. I'm like, wow, he's paying attention.
why? And now, I mean, this game was like, am I correct? This is like solely VR, or is there VR mode?
VR and non-VR. You can play it either way.
Okay, fully.
Yes, fully.
Because that thing I was
100%.
watching just a few days back, it said VR, Falcon Age, PlayStation VR, and then mode available in small print.
It's
and I got
100%
nervous.
playable
All right,
in
good.
and out of VR. It's made by a very reputable team.
Yeah.
Because they have the same people who made Wayward Sky and then followed it up with Dino Frontier.
Okay.
And it's so funny, like, because sometimes I saw in the trailer for Falcon Age, they do like the hand thing.
Yeah.
Like they're grabbing something, or the Falcon brought meat to the person.
Yeah.
Took the meat and put it in a little pouch.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that hand, that's a fucking Dino Frontier hand. Yeah. Where you're picking the people up. I was like, that is fucking ripped straight out of Dino Frontier. But Outer Loop Games, they're now on their own. They're not under the God, who was the developer? What were they called on Dino Frontier? Do you remember? I don't remember.
No.
But Outer Loop is now like their own entity.
Yeah.
And they don't have to worry about. It's like a one-word thing. It's not Rage Games. It's not Boost Games. It's something one-word games.
I can't even make a guess.
Yeah, not even.
Sorry.
It'll come to me like after the show's over.
Oh, absolutely.
I was hoping you could play a little bit as the Falcon.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, maybe they're saving that. Who knows?
Let's see. Did I try to get on the leaderboard for To the Top? No, I did not. I'm more interested in kind of hitting my own trophies and all that in game itself. Not really competing with the community, because the community will kick my ass. So
Absolutely.
Oh wait, Secrets of. I'm sorry to hear that.
What happened?
He says, I'm sad to say that my PSVR avid father of 83 years young passed away peacefully in his sleep yesterday.
Oh, so sorry to hear that.
Yes.
Sorry for your
that.
loss.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Yeah, that's awful.
Yep.
Self-destruction still promoting the. Don't forget. Keep sending those numbers in.
Why isn't somebody just like 1, 2, 3?
Because
And
we told them not to.
Well, everybody's guessing again. Nobody guessed it. He said there were 69 people on early, I think he said, and now there's more. So somebody should be getting it.
So the question: Did your dad try PSVR because he liked it first, or did you get him into it? I was curious, how getting.
I like when we ask questions through the chat and then we just stand there.
Yeah.
Where is the answer?
The answer's coming.
Well, he made masks for the mouth area. Maybe his dad's like, now I got one for the eye area.
I do want to thank PSVR Underground, aka God Cannon. He and I blasted through the rest of Dick Wild 2 together the other day. Was that yesterday? I don't remember. All my days run together. I think it was the day before. And I didn't give him any credit in the review at all.
Oh.
I was like, yeah, sorry about that, dude. Yeah, God
Shame.
Cannon's the man. Yep.
Shame.
He's good at games, man. He's really good at games.
Yes.
So I was like, yeah, if there's one person I want on my raft in Dick Wild 2, it's the guy that's going to shoot everything for me. Nice. Okay, let's see here. We got one more game that's coming out this Friday, and that is
One more game.
not working. There it is.
Oh yeah, I was watching this.
This is Vertigo Home.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a game with the worst title imaginable.
Yeah.
It also has an extremely high price tag. As far as I know, I've been hearing rumors that maybe they're reconsidering the price.
They better.
They better, because this is a $20 game currently. So hopefully they drop it down to. I mean, I played it for about an hour this morning.
Yeah.
Are these assets you just get from Unity just free with the box?
I'm pretty sure these are just copied and pasted from
Yeah.
free Unity assets, and they're just it's all kind of just thrown together into the game, and it's like, here's a bunch of random shit to avoid.
Yep.
But I will tell you that in VR, it's kind of cool.
The music seemed like it could be like all
music,
right.
The music's kind of cool.
Yeah.
The gameplay is you just tilt your head left and right, and you turn and you go around the tunnel or whatever. And even those big giant probably Unity assets, the game's super clear. Like especially on the Pro, like it just looks really good.
Yeah.
But I'm like, for such a simple concept, I'm already having issues with the game. Like I don't always feel like I'm facing the right direction. Like there's kind of twists and turns in the track.
Okay.
Oh, that's important.
And like sometimes sometimes I'm going like this direction, but I'm sort of facing this way because I'm like they still haven't reoriented me from the turn. And I was like, well, that doesn't make anything good.
Yeah.
Like it didn't make me sick. I was just like, I don't feel like I have total control right now. And I'd crash into something and go, well, I feel like I was about 6 inches away from that.
Like you need
Does
a
the
wheel
game know where I
alignment.
am?
Yeah.
I just saw that. I was like, what did this and was better was Polybius.
Well,
Somebody
It was
mentioned
the
that
same
too.
kind of like, inside the track, outside the track, moving around, and you didn't have to worry about where you were tilting because it was just locked you into what you were. I don't know.
Yeah.
See, so we already had like Hex Tunnel, which has self-destruction, so it looks like a Windows 95 screensaver.
Yeah.
And Hex Tunnel like looked like that to a T.
Yeah.
This looks like a better version of that, but certainly not a $20 version of that.
Yeah.
So I'm very curious to see what happens with the with that when it launches. Hopefully, if they do launch at $20, they quickly realize their mistake and fix
Drop that down to about $8.99.
Yeah. I knew God Cannon
there
had
you
the
go.
inside info.
$9.99.
They are changing it to $10 unless something goes wrong. And I have heard from other developers, it's changing a price at the last minute. Not as easy as it sounds.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Like you have to go through all this like Sony stuff to be like, hey, run Dorothy, run. They're like, oh, maybe $30 wasn't the best idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Well, because you're telling them, actually, Sony, you're going to make a little less money off of me. So.
Right.
I feel awful because Grim Catnip sent me the weekly update.
Oh.
And I did not.
Sorry, Grim.
I did not take care of that. Hold on a second. I bet I can do this. You guys have talk to the chat. Say hi to
the chat. All right.
Everyone, it's all numbers. It's all numbers.
You guys want to guess?
Oh, now someone's making us doing division.
Oh.
67 plus 2 divided by 3 is...
Divided by 3, what we're at, 24, 60, 23.
Yep. Yay.
I'm good at math.
So it looks like a Dreams game. Let's hope the Dreams game look better than that.
I think most of the Dream games we've seen do look a lot better than that.
Yeah.
What?
They still don't like me. So I sent in. They had the beta thing. I didn't get on that. Then they had the creator thing. I didn't get on that.
Huh.
What do I have to do with you folks?
Hit REM, dude. Then you'll get your dream. 13.
I thought you were.
Oh God. No.
Okay.
Everything's a process.
Let's see. Oh, he loved the Gear VR with the astronomy app and was obsessed with Eagle Flight and Ocean Descent. He wanted to try it after seeing me. Yeah, that's. I mean, those are. So
Ocean's
what was the
Descent
question?
was
I didn't-
awesome.
I had asked
Secrets of.
what got his dad into VR.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, yeah, that's something like we tend to kind of like wave away, like, oh, I want a game. VR experiences are a whole thing that can be amazing.
Yeah.
Like the astronomy app. I wish we had a port of the Google Earth app
That'd
for
be awesome.
PlayStation VR.
Yeah.
Everybody says that all the time.
Because that's the one thing that like everyone on the PC VR says, this is amazing. And I just love, like, if I'm bored at my computer, I will fire up Google Earth and just fly around just to check stuff out. If you could do that in the PlayStation VR, that would be amazing.
Yo, Grim Catnip, are you in the chat right now? What are you sending me this fucking 5-minute video for? A 5-minute update. Remember last week it was like 45 seconds? I was like, that was sweet.
Nice, right to it.
All right. I was like, it's downloading. It's like 150 meg. I was like,
Lord.
what is going on?
The experiences are going to be a great way to bring non-traditional gamers into VR, and once they nail that, they can give some games with some simple controls. And next thing you know, they're kicking your ass in Borderlands 2 multiplayer, because I'm going to start that rumor.
Yeah.
This is
Vertigo Home. Well, it's the EU code for it from God Cannon.
Oh, all right.
There we go. Save
Nice.
yourself $10 to $20.
Or
10 to
pounds.
20 pounds.
Pounds, baby, pounds.
Or quid.
Quid,
As
baby.
the cool people say, I guess.
Quid.
Yeah, Google Earth is incredible. It is incredible.
Are you guys ready to take a 4.5 minute break while we watch the Grim Catnip update?
Absolutely.
Sure.
Okay. Except you know what? You know what's going to happen? You know what always happens? Is it's always the wrong resolution. Hold on a second. Watch this.
Right.
Oh, it's the right resolution. Okay, I'm turning our mics off.
Okay.
I'm Grim Catnip, and this is your weekly Catnip Games update. February has been a fun month for the Catnip Games crew. This month's Night Prowl started with Drive Club.
Diz not finish. I love that. That's good. That's good.
I like this car a lot.
Diz
better.
not finish the game, Cat.
There's nothing there. Have you noticed that? Like some of them are kind of relying on the fact that they don't want you to look behind you.
Yeah, I saw it.
At least I'm not the only one that did that.
I'm Grim Catnip, and this is your weekly Catnip Games update. February has been a fun month for the Catnip Games crew. This month's Night Prowl started with Drive Club.
Diz not finish. I love that. That's good. That's good.
I like this car a lot
Diz
better.
not finish the game, Cat.
There's nothing there. Have you noticed that? Like some of them are kind of relying on the fact that they don't want you to look behind you.
Yeah, I saw it.
At least I'm not the only one that did that.
I was like, oh, too fast.
After that, the Night Prowl led straight into Smashbox Arena.
Overtime started. Tiebreaker missile is ready.
I got this now.
Blue team fired the missile.
That'll do it.
Blue team fired
Oh,
the
what is
missile.
that? Oh, that is cool.
Oh man, I couldn't tell
Blue
before
team is in the
he got
lead.
me before it got him.
That missile's coming. Oh, that missile.
Ooh, good.
Nice.
Ooh, oh man.
30 seconds remain.
Watch out. He's right in front of you.
Ooh. Oh, wow, right in the ear, man.
Followed by Rush VR.
He's trying to be sneaky and find
I thought
shortcuts.
I
It's a
didn't-
frog that I'm supposed to follow.
Oh, yeah. Frog
Yeah,
knows the
yeah.
way.
Yeah, I know the way. Yeah, you're supposed to follow me. Yeah.
I'm sorry. You guys have to yell at me. I'm too busy shooting stuff.
Oh, wow. We're all up here. Cool. Like, pull up, pull up, pull up.
Oh man!
Wow.
Oh, the wrong
I
one,
saw all of you.
Are you guys following me?
You just all exploded.
cracked, too.
It's like, holy cow. Every one of you. Oh my god. that was so funny.
That had to look so cool.
And we ended off the month with Eagle Flight.
Now, but you know,
That's some good times with it.
yeah.
Oh, nice. I got a trophy for that, Diz.
Awesome. Good for you.
You know, so thanks for being my trophy.
Yum. I love rabbit.
Ah.
That's awesome. Pulling you right in front of the fucking goal and then scoring. That is awesome.
That's what makes this game fun.
Did you get that? Did you get footage of that, Grim? Because that was fucking cool.
Next, this month's Catnip Games tournament was Sprint Vector.
I don't know. I was the first one through the frickin' thing.
That sucks. I'm in a bad. It's kill me. Are you? I'm having a problem too.
Nice.
Okay, there we go.
It says I'm 8th. We had an 8th person?
Yes, sir.
Oh my god.
And you're shooting me from behind? Shooting backwards?
Oh yeah. What's up, Decepticon?
Contestants fought hard, but only 3 could win. In third place, we have Wonder Rob. In second place, we have Texatron. And in first place, we have Diz. This is his second first place win in the Catnip Games, earning him a second raffle ticket for the end of the season raffle. And now, our Catnip Games leaderboard. Diz leads the pack with 10 points. The Livinator and Texatron are tied for second place with 4 points each. And Big Frog 1909 and Wonder Rob are tied for third place with 3 points each. That does it for this month's weekly Catnip Games wrap-up. This Sunday, we will be having a Spark warm-up to get us ready for our Spark tournament held next month on the 17th. If you want to participate and keep up to date with the Catnip Games events, be sure to head on over to the PSVR Without Parole Gamecast community, home of our sponsor, PSVR Without Parole, as well as the Catnip Games community. Also, be sure to head on over to the PSVR Without Parole Discord chat. I'm Grim Catnip, and I'll see you in the arena.
Now we got mics. So now everyone in the chat's going to be like, no sound, no sound, no sound.
Yeah.
We're going to be like, no, it's totally sound. It's just like delayed.
Yeah.
Delayed sound.
This video is 8 goddamn minutes long.
Right. Yeah. If Grim Catnip's watching, if he's not, I'll send him a text anyway. We got to keep those videos way shorter, dude. 2 minutes tops.
Nobody
wins.
Says nobody won. I'll take it to tomorrow's takeover.
What if we narrow down the range of numbers? If we say it's between this number and this number, and we shrink the and that way we can kind of expedite the contest.
Yes.
In the chat, self-destruction. Let me know if that's okay. All right. So
Right. Yeah. Nick Mula has a good point. Takeover isn't live.
Takeover is not live.
No.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
That'd be much harder. So yeah, for anyone who just joined, we haven't really been talking about why everyone's shouting numbers.
Throwing numbers.
Basically, Self-Destruction has a Chroma Gun VR North American key to give away, and if you can guess the correct number between 0 and 100, is it 1 and 100? Whatever.
Yes.
I'll tell you the answer. It's not 0. You'll win, but no one's guessed the correct number so far.
Polish Paul.
Hey, Polish Paul. I can't believe I haven't blocked that guy yet. Seriously. Waiting for the answer. I don't want to narrow down the range here if I don't have permission to do so.
Yeah.
All right. So should we or shouldn't we? What have you guys been playing?
Okay.
All right.
On your mark, get Des. I don't even know where my timer is. Our good friend sent us a new
that's
clock
right.
that I haven't even integrated yet because I don't know where my time goes.
Do any of us?
Where does the time go?
And I can't even find the old clock here anywhere.
All right, so I'll just count out loud. 1, 2.
Oh, there it is.
3.
All right. Although I think this doesn't have a. What is going on? Hold on a second.
Wait, make sure it's accurate. 1 Mississippi.
Jeremy, what's your favorite '80s movie?
Oh no, you can't tell me that. No.
This is how you kill time.
Yeah, there's too many. I can't even believe how many unbelievable movies came out in the 80s.
Unpopular opinion time.
Yeah.
Goonies, not that great.
That is an
most of that
opinion.
reaction is nostalgia.
Yeah.
Go back and sit there and watch it as
I have.
I have. Yeah.
It's great.
I still love
Really?
it.
Yeah. And you know what else is awesome?
What?
iCarly and Neverending Story. Those have aged perfectly.
No, Neverending Story. I will grant you.
I haven't seen Neverending Story still in like a decade and a half.
Oh really? Oh,
it's been a long
beautiful.
time.
No, it's.
But I know it still will last.
Yep.
You know, no doubt. But Goonies, I've seen
Hi,
it.
Tammy.
Attacks.
Yeah. But yeah.
One of my proudest geek moments is meeting Tammy Stronach at Rhode Island Comic Con.
Who?
Very cool.
Oh my
The
God.
Childlike Empress.
You're hurting
really?
my
Yep.
soul when you ask questions like that.
I don't know the name.
Hurting my soul.
Yeah. Was that the only movie she starred in though?
Who cares?
I think it was. Wasn't she like? I watched something about this actually from the Minty comedic thing I subscribed to about the 10 things you didn't know.
On your mark.
Get set.
I finally got this all
Wait,
set up.
who's going?
You are.
Oh, okay.
On your mark, get set. And you can't talk about what we're playing.
No, I'm not going to talk about what's,
All right,
what's
good.
coming.
On your mark, set, go.
So what I've been honestly in my, yeah, we're good. Nope. Okay, we're not good.
Just
We'll count.
90
right.
seconds.
I got a timer on my
Estimation.
phone. All right, so
Put the clock, put the count in the way that Jeremy likes it. And go.
So this is a two-part, one game, one not game. Although it's pretty obvious from us raving about it last week. I dusted off Knockout League so we could talk about it in the game, and I've been continuing to play it. I hurt a little less now than I did last week because it was like going from not working at all to just insane workout. And it's still, I gotta say, like Creed, I played like, okay, I get the point. This is fun. This is cool. I'm done. Knockout League, I don't know because there's the puzzle-like elements to it, or because I just find it more of a workout. It's still gotten something for me. So I'm really, really enjoying that. And then so pick it up if you haven't. And then wait, what?
There's a clock right here now.
Oh, there's a clock.
Nice.
Okay. Oh, yeah, 32 seconds.
Yeah, I don't know when it started. I'm
so
not
non-game
really sure.
thing. If you're kind of like a sci-fi sort of guy like me, the Orville. Oh my God, the Orville.
Seth MacFarlane's
Seth MacFarlane's basically love letters to the next generation. The first half of the first season is pretty much just joke, kind of set up in the start. But man, I think it's just he did that just to get it past the Fox people, because as it progresses, it's just getting like this complexity and depth to it. And like the last 2 episodes in a row have been 2 of some of the best sci-fi I've seen on TV.
Wow.
So it is, it's definitely hitting its stride. So I would definitely check that out. Yeah.
I'm like not even paying attention to the timer.
Bye, Matt Cat.
We'll see you, Matt.
Take it easy, Matt.
So yeah, Knockout League, Orville. Check them both out.
Nice. Jeremy, you ready?
Yep.
Good. Let me see if I'm ready here. On your mark, get set, go.
All right. So we know what I've been playing. It's been Resident Evil. Is it still up there, the timer?
Yeah, I hope so.
It's
right
there. It is.
Right there.
Hold it up. Am I tall enough to reach it?
No.
I'm not. But
I think I just broke the chair.
yeah. So more Resident Evil last night. And
yes. Hold it up, Des.
hold it up for me. And I want to finish this game. I want to, like I was saying in the chat, I want to finish before not before the spring, but I got to finish by the spring.
That's not going to happen.
No. So I got to like pump this up.
You play for an hour a week, but you actually only make about 20 minutes of progress every week.
Yeah, exactly. I got to just concentrate, but it's impossible. But I'm wondering, did it fall? No, it stayed up there. And I'm wondering next. What I would like to do next, if it would be something like another horror game, or if it's something where I maybe like a co-op thing where once a week it's something like I play. I don't know. I don't know. But as far as Resident Evil, I fucking jumped like you read about. Like literally. I mean, when I went to go unlock the door with the crow on it with the key, and the mother jumped out. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, I instantly, my heart did its thing where it just like stopped for a second.
Yeah.
And there was like, dog. I got my hair stood on end. I was like, my body was ready for something.
Yeah.
Fight or flight, and it was all in VR. And it's funny. Sorry.
Yeah. Are you enjoying it?
I'm loving it, yeah. And I'll spend 2 more seconds. Well, it's going to be longer than that.
Right.
To just quickly say that somebody had asked last night to explain what it's like to play VR or to experience it. Remember that comment? And, I got to say, I tried explaining as best I can. And I got to say that I don't care what game, any game I've ever played in history from last night on, I never jumped or got those goosebumps or anything like that in a normal flat screen game ever. And that just it took me by surprise. It was like she just was right here in my living room. I thought it was awesome. So I've been having a really good time, and I appreciate people watching and commenting and egging me on. But so more Resident Evil and nothing else yet. I do want to play the Honor and Duty. I also still think I own Firewall, and I still want to try to log in and see if that's a real thing. And if it is, we'll see what happens.
Absolutely.
But anyway, the Persistence, that's great. I played that, but that's an idea.
And that's when you can stop any time too, because it's roguelike, so you can kind of just play like 2 or 3 hours and go.
Yeah.
It's not like there's a story you have to finish necessarily.
Void Citizen, maybe we'll see.
All right, I'm gonna throw myself under the bus here, and on your mark, get set, go. There it is. Thank you very much. Like magic. Oh wait, I don't understand OBS. So Intruders Hide and Seek.
Yeah.
This is a game I wanted to love, but I ended up only kind of liking it.
Okay.
Like I can't say that. the first 10 minutes of Intruders Hide and Seek, you're sitting in the back of a car, and your mother turns around and looks at you, and you're like, oh my god, what awful PlayStation 2 game did you come out of?
Oh no.
Like, she looks like she had like botched like a plastic surgery. That's a siren on our end. And then the father is in the front seat basically saying, I wish I could invent a pill to make you listen to me. Like all sorts of like very strange things. Like he's a doctor, but like, it's like, I wish I could invent a pill for you to listen to me. And I was like, it's called Ritalin. Fucking get with the program, dude. And then your sister's like looking like a crazy ass little cartoon character, like sitting next to you. Creepy. And it's and so it puts off this awful first impression, right? And so the first 5 minutes or so of the game is just, I'm like, this is going to be awful, awful. And then like you get into the house and you're like, oh, this is a really nice looking house.
Yeah.
And then the intruders break in. You're like, oh, this is a scary nice house.
Yeah.
Rain drizzling on the windows, lightning
It's always
flashing.
raining out when someone breaks in your house.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
And then when the lightning flashes, it lights up the whole house, like just very briefly. And you're like, oh, that was a cool effect. It just looks really really nice. And then like the last 10 minutes of the game sucks too. And so you get you get this pretty cool game that's that's bookended. Thank you. And bookended by like kind of crap. Like I hated the very beginning of the game and I hated the very end of the game, but everything in the middle was kind of cool. Even though it was really linear, awful voice acting, there's so many bad things about this game. So you like
this game?
It's like an Oreo.
Well, that's the thing. It's like so Dick Wild 2 had a lot of issues and like makes me go I don't know. But like this has a lot of issues and I go still, Yeah. But also like I'm a horror fan, and this was one of those things like if you play Intruders Hide and Seek, you go, oh, this has similar gameplay mechanics as Home Sweet Home.
Yeah.
Which we really liked.
We did.
But Home Sweet Home is like yet another paranormal scary game. We have so many paranormal scary games out there that it's like that this kind of separates itself by being mostly grounded in reality.
Yeah.
Where you're like, oh, I mean, I don't know if you've ever had your house broken into.
I have not.
Knock on wood.
I have. And man, I wasn't there, thankfully, but this will resonate with you if you've ever dealt with that, because it's just one of those things that you can't escape, like the visions of people like in your house when you're not there, and so like you're like, this is an uncomfortable feeling, but in a game it's fun. That's all.
Okay.
So Intruders for me is like a total should we?
Yeah.
$20 is going to be a stretch for some people, especially since it only lasts like 3 hours or so. Easy platinum trophy. So there's that. Yep. All right, you guys. I'm winding down here. What are you guys thinking?
Yeah, we could answer that one question too.
Talk to me.
So, Junaid, Dangerous, Mere Game Cat, Louis.
That is a fucking awesome name, dude. Why you got a fucking hashtag GameCat so we can give you a shout out on next week's viewer takeover, because we've already filmed this week's viewer takeover.
Yes,
but that is a crazy ass.
That is a big one. Yeah. He asked if the placement of the headset causes blurriness.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, you got to find the sweet spot.
Yeah.
Kind of tilt it left, tilt it right.
Move it up or down slightly. Yeah.
I think my head is I think one eye is slightly lower than the other, and so I think my PSVR headset's always a little bit cockeyed.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, I can see it perfectly now.
Yeah, there you go. See?
Yeah, mine's a little to the left. I got to move it a little to the left, and I'm perfect.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is definitely based. And again, pupil distance. If you haven't done that, go in your settings. You'll find a thing to help you adjust your pupil distance. That's different for everyone. But hey, if it's yours, set it for you. Let everyone else who borrows it deal with it. Also, buy a PlayStation 4 Pro. All of these things will help you out. Well, can I imagine if that's what he thinks we're talking about?
I pushed.
It's all blurry. Should I move it around?
What's he doing? I pushed the back bit of the headset up so it gets closer to my eyes, but it makes the edges of my eyes areas blurry.
Okay, so he's moving the lenses closer, which is making the lens outside. Do you wear glasses? Maybe you should.
I take them off.
Not a joke, but if you have radically different focal lengths, then yeah. That could be an issue too.
Yeah, I just put mine I've been doing it totally different. When I put it on.
Yes, Alice, it's the angle of the dangle.
I saw that. Angle of the dangle. Left or right.
So has no one won this?
No one's won it yet.
We must have guessed every single number between 1 and 100.
It has to.
Except for the correct one. Oh, the M cable, JD Max. JD Max sent me an M cable a year ago, and I'm like, I need to check that out. It's still in the box.
What is the M cable?
It's like the monster cables. It's basically just buy this.
Except that there's supposedly a chip in it that boosts the signal and ups the resolution.
Wait, it replaces your VR cable?
One of the cables, yeah.
Okay.
One of them. But it's one of those things where it's there are people in both camps. There are people on the OG and the Pro that have tried it on both, and there are people that like it makes no difference. It makes a huge difference, and it's like night and day to some people, and it's nothing to other people.
So that's just confirmation bias there.
But there are people who upgraded to the Pro and said, "I can't believe I fucking upgraded to the Pro. It's fucking useless." These people obviously never played Monster of the Deep.
Where I would say some games, there's some games like it doesn't really make a big difference, but there are some games where absolutely, the Monster of the Deeps, Zing, Skyrim, it definitely makes. There's some games where they haven't bothered to optimize it for the PlayStation Pro, where it looks better, but not like, oh my god, you need to get it. But there are some that is definitely a huge difference.
I think you guys should all just get into a single file line. Everybody that's watching, single file line, and just start counting off 1, 2,
for real,
3, 4.
Because it's still out there.
Somehow you guys have not guessed it yet. Oh man, I don't know. There's I don't know. There's like PlayStation VR. There's some VR news out there, but I was going through Reddit and I was like, nothing's like really jumping out at me as like things I really want to talk about. And plus, I have so much to do today that I feel like
should get a start on it.
I should get a start on it.
Okay.
Yesterday I got the Intruders review up, right? And around 5:30 I was on Discord. By the way, join our Discord. Click the link.
Yep.
Click the link in the description of the video, and Jay Meow will let you.
Oh, somebody won.
Into
Deception. What was it? 75.
75. That was the number.
Wow.
Deception got it.
Yeah, yeah.
Well done, Deception.
Oh, now he guessed 85. He's wrong. Sorry, take it back.
Now we definitely have to end
You got it already, man. Everyone can stop. Madman and Game Cat. Love your voice acting in Honor and Duty. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Congratulations to Deception. Finally won.
Yeah,
I'm so
finally.
glad that this is like a thing.
Now we get to hear from someone. I said 75
I
first.
thought 88 in my head.
I'm not going through the fucking chat again. So Deception, make sure... I'm sure there's a couple different ways to do this, but probably the easiest way would be if Self-Destruction sends me the key, and then I will be friends with Deception on Discord. So send me a friend request on Discord, and I will be the mediator, the moderator, the misterator, the common denominator.
Oh, you know what? I totally chopped my mind. I know we were trying to wrap this up, but thank you to everyone who showed up to my Apex Construct stream.
That's right.
And contest. And there were actually some comments after, like, this is unfair. The stream was so quick. It's like, no, I don't want to spend the next 3 weeks answering these questions. The whole idea was I wanted to encourage people to watch the live stream, and those people who were sitting there watching the whole thing got a huge advantage. And that was kind of the point. And there was some like, it's too hard to go back and watch all the questions. Well, first of all, I said them all again at the very end.
You did.
But second, again, I wanted to thank the people who were actually there slogging through me playing that game.
And congratulations to Magic, who won.
Yes, and congratulations to Magic.
Yeah.
So let us know if and when you get your stuff, and if you don't, I'm sorry, we'll fix that. But it was a signed copy of the game that they were actually going to send.
From Fast Travel Games.
From Fast Travel. Because they were like, we can send it to you, and you can send it to someone. I was like, well... Or we could save everyone, including me, a whole lot of money and time, and just you could send it directly to them.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. So when we said sorry, for besides Asian territories, we could they could only send it to like
it was the
Europe?
UK, EU, US, and Australia.
Yeah, so like that had nothing to do with us.
Right, that was just what they could do.
Oh, that's strange that you can't send it. I was like, well, we could if we had it, but we can't. So we
yeah.
Also, what the fuck's going on with T-shirts, man? We didn't talk about this. We were about to get T-shirts made.
Waiting for us.
T-shirts.
Remember, I need the PSD files.
Okay.
Yep.
I thought there was a template I was waiting for.
I asked him and
just send it.
Yeah.
Okay. So we will have news on T-shirts. I mean, within the next couple weeks, obviously.
Yeah. Thanks for stopping by, Matt.
Hey, and Mikey is also stopping by.
Yeah, so it is in process. Actually, my brother's company might be blowing up like huge. Oh. I can't talk about exactly what, but there are some pretty mainstream artists now who are like, we want you to do our merch. So
we gotta get the ball rolling before all that happens.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'll be stuck behind.
I think we'll be just such a blip that it's not even going to matter.
Yeah.
They'll, like throw it to an intern.
Cool.
But,
all right, you guys. Well, make sure, as always, if you have a viewer takeover introduction, if you want to introduce next week's show, not this week's show, send your viewer takeover introduction to withoutparole@gmail.com. Also, make sure you hit us up on Patreon, patreon.com/withoutparole
Games.
and hit us up for $1 or more every single month. We really appreciate all your support. We live and die on Patreon. Also, literally. Also, if you have viewer takeover questions, again, yes, tomorrow's viewer takeover has already been filmed. But if you want to, submit viewer takeover questions, we can now do that on Discord. There's a whole viewer takeover section.
Yeah.
But you can also leave a comment anywhere in the on the channel. Just hashtag viewer takeover. And if you change your name to GameCat, make sure somewhere not in the live chat you put hashtag GameCat so we can give you a shout out on next week's show.
Yes.
I think that covers all the bases.
Yeah. I think maybe sometime this weekend, I think. Friday or Saturday, can't Sunday, one of these days, I want to jump on and do some multiplayer of something in VR.
Thursday night, 9:30.
Yes, Amanda.
Yes, Amanda's streaming.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Okay.
Definitely. Yeah, that was it. Come see us there.
Yes. And then I'll use Discord. We can use that chat to round up people. Hey. Anyways.
All right, you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. As always, I'm Brian. That's Jeremy. And that's Des. And we'll see you tomorrow on Viewer Takeover.
Tomorrow.
Adios.
It doesn't flow as well as next week or this week.
It really doesn't.
Okay.
Tomorrow.
Self-destruction's talking to Decepticon to figure things out. So, all right.
We love you all.
Bye.
Bye.